At first, she told herself it was nothing, just stress, just exhaustion, just a tired mind playing tricks after a long winter day. She had barely stepped into the apartment when the routine took over, lights on, bag down, kids laughing as they jumped out from behind the door. Bills to pay, homework to check, groceries to plan, life moving fast, as always. Then she heard it, a faint cry. Soft, broken, almost distant. She froze. It wasn't the first time. For days now, the sound had followed her through the apartment. Sometimes louder, sometimes gone completely, always returning when she least expected it. She checked the rooms, the windows, the hallway. Nothing. Her children were calm, glued to the television, unaware. When she asked them if they heard anything, they shook their heads. That made it worse, because now she knew it wasn't her imagination. The sound came again, sharper this time, clearer. Her heart began to race. She pressed her ear to the living room wall. The crying was unmistakable now. It wasn't coming from the TV. It wasn't outside. It was inside the wall itself. That's when fear turned into resolve. Whatever was trapped in there needed help. She hesitated. Breaking a wall wasn't something you decide lightly. What if it was dangerous? What if she heard it? What if she was wrong? Then the cry came again, louder, desperate. She called her kids closer and asked for a hammer. With shaking hands, she searched for a weak point, tapping gently, listening carefully between strikes. Each hit made the sound sharper, closer. Dust fell. The wall cracked. Her children clung to her from behind. She struck again. A hole opened. She reached inside and felt nothing but dirt and drywall. For a moment, doubt crept back in. Then the cry, right there. She pushed her arm deeper, heart pounding, breath held. And suddenly, her fingers touched something warm, small, soft, alive. She pulled her hand back slowly. In her palm lay a tiny white kitten, shivering, silent, breathing. The room went still, but the wall wasn't done with him yet. Another cry echoed from inside. She didn't hesitate this time. The first kitten was gently placed into a basket, her children watching with wide, tear-filled eyes. Before anyone could speak, the cry came again, weaker, thinner, buried deeper inside the wall. "There's more," she whispered. She dug again, tearing away chunks of plaster and insulation, ignoring the mess piling up on the floor. Her arm disappeared into the wall once more, guided only by sound and instinct. Her fingers wrapped around another tiny body, then another, gray fur, then black and white. 3 kittens, all alive. Relief washed over her until a final faint cry broke the silence. One more. Her arm reached in for the last time, stretching as far as she could go. For a terrifying second, there was nothing. Then, movement. She pulled out the 4th kitten, barely moving but breathing. 4 lives. Hidden inside a wall, no one spoke. Even the children were silent. They wrapped the kittens in warm towels, fed them, held them close. The cries that once haunted the apartment were gone, replaced by soft, fragile purring. Later, as the dust settled and the wall stood broken, she realized something else. She hadn't been imagining anything. The fear, the sounds, the instinct, they had all been real. That night, she didn't sleep much. She sat on the floor beside the basket, watching the kittens rise and fall with every breath. Sometimes, the scariest sounds aren't warnings of danger. They're calls for help, waiting for someone brave enough to listen.